The story begins with a boy named Harry, who had neither a job nor a proper place to live. He used to spend the whole day on the streets, and one such day when he was defecating, a man comes to him and throws some drug in his pocket and runs away. Before Harry could understand anything, the police arrives there, and seeing them, Harry started running. Seeing him running, the police also started running after him. Harry knew that if he could escape from the police, then he would be caught by the police. If caught, he will be jailed because he had drugs in his pocket. He runs to a meat shop. Harry is out of breath, so the shop owner Livia gives him water. Then, Livia's husband John also comes there after drinking water. As soon as Harry started to leave, he started feeling dizzy. On John's asking, he says that he has not eaten for many days. On hearing this, both of them bring him to their house and feed him. On their asking, Harry tells them that his mother died many years ago. She had gone to Delhi, and my father married another woman and threw me out of the house. So I have been living in a dilapidated van for many years and earning my livelihood by doing odd jobs. Hearing this, Livia tells that our son's name is Ronnie, and he has been living in America for the last many years. Seeing Harry's condition, John asks him to work with him, and Livia gives him Ronnie's room to live in. Because Ronnie used to come here only occasionally, before going to sleep, Livia started showing him the videos of her son. Actually, Ronnie was an actor, and he had worked in many small programs. The next morning, John woke up Harry and took him to the fish market with him. He brings fish from the market so that he can buy fresh fish. They come to the shop with fish, and John starts teaching him the work. Harry also starts learning the work wholeheartedly because John gave him both a home and work, while his real father gave him both the work and the house. So he was thrown out of the house. Soon Harry got completely mixed up in their family, and John also started liking him a lot. John was getting older while Livia looked very young and beautiful. There was still a lot of fire in her cave, but old John was not able to extinguish it properly, due to which there was often a fire in Livia's cave. One evening, when Harry comes to his room after taking a bath, he sees Livia there, who becomes a statue of his young body. Something started to happen to John as well, but he asks Livia the reason for coming to his room. Livia tells him the reason for his coming to the room. She had come to give him clothes, because Harry did not have any clothes. Before leaving, she thanks Harry because her arrival had made him happy. After a few days, John and Harry were jogging. John tells her that I am going on a boat. I want to buy it so that I can earn good money by catching fish, but I don't have that much money. After this, when both of them were working in the shop, a friend of John came to them. He wanted to buy John's shop, and that too at a good price, but John refuses her. When Livia comes to know about this in the evening, she gets very angry. Actually, John was a heart patient. The doctor had forbidden him from working too much, so Livia wanted him to sell the shop. Pay attention to your health the next day. John and Harry were out jogging again, and John had brought Livia's favorite snack while leaving. John had some work so that Harry comes home with breakfast. As he passes by the bathroom, his eyes fall on Livia, who was taking a bath, leaving the door open. Harry hurriedly comes into the kitchen, while Livia closes the door. After some time, she comes into the kitchen and tells Harry that John cannot do much work, so I want him to sell the shop as soon as possible. But I need your help in this work. He will surely listen to you because he considers you as his own son. During this, the way she was looking at Harry was a bit strange. Next morning, when both of them had come to the market to buy goods, some miscreants started stealing their goods, seeing which Harry started fighting with them, and after beating them, he chased them away from there. Seeing Harry's bravery, John became very happy. Harry was exactly the kind of son he wanted. He used to support his father at every step. In the meantime, seeing an opportunity, Harry told John. He started reminding him about his dream and said that there is no guarantee of life. Nobody knows what is going to happen tomorrow. That is why you should sell your shop and fulfill your dream. You should take this decision. Who knows, tomorrow you may not be alive to fulfill your dream. In the evening, when Livia was watching her son's funny video with Harry, John told her that I have decided to sell the shop. She did not like Harry's words at all. She thought it was right, and that is why she had taken this decision, and Livia was very happy with this decision. She knew that Harry had convinced John, and that is why she started getting influenced by Harry. At night, Livia was listening to songs while taking a bath and was also singing loudly. She was also singing loudly while listening to her songs and the sound of water falling on her body. Harry was getting aroused. He was losing his temper despite not wanting it. Now, he came out of the room and started listening to Livia's voice. His body was in turmoil. Harry was making noise, but he also seemed to be worried about something. He goes to the fridge and takes out a cold drink from it and tries to cool himself with it. Meanwhile, Livia also comes out of the bathroom. Seeing Harry upset, she comes to him and asks him the reason for his worry. Harry tells her that, after the shop is sold, I will have no work, and I will have to leave from here as well, so I am a bit worried. Hearing this, Livia also became sad, and during this, she came very close to Harry, due to which Harry's body started feeling on fire again. After this, both of them suddenly started looking at each other. Then their breaths met, and then, along with their minds, their bodies also started meeting, after which their affair started. Now Livia had started being happier than before and had also started cooking delicious food. Seeing her happy, John was also happy. He thought that Livia was happy because the shop was sold, but there was some other reason for Livia's happiness. Now, during the day, Livia would have fun with John, and at night she would get by Harry. Apart from this, whenever they got a chance, they would taking full advantage of the situation. One day, when both of them were having fun, Livia's son, Ronnie, returned home with his family. He wanted to surprise his mother, but when he did not find his mother at home, he started calling her. And then Livia comes in front of him adjusting her clothes. Ronnie was very happy to meet his mother, and Livia was also very happy to meet her daughter-in-law and grandson. Ronnie is happy. After reconciliation, Ronnie comes to his room, where he sees Harry. Livia introduces them to each other. Ronnie did not like Harry at all, but he remains quiet. After this, he comes to the shop to meet John. Ronnie did not like Harry from the beginning, and when he saw Harry close to his father, he started hating him even more. He started teasing Harry on one pretext or another, while Harry laughed it off. Livia and Harry had started meeting less frequently, so they hardly got a chance to make love. But whenever they got a chance, they would grab each other. One such day, on John's request, Harry brings food to Ronnie's house. Harry was not at home at this time, and Molly's son was crying a lot, so Harry helps Molly. Meanwhile, Ronnie also returns home, and seeing Harry at home, he starts thinking that both of them are having an affair. After some time, it becomes night. She went to him, and seeing John sleeping, Livia started to go to Harry secretly, but John woke up due to her noise, after which she went to his cave. I started making noises. Next day on Harry's call, Livia comes to meet him and gives him some money too, because he had become bankrupt. After this, both of them start talking, and in the course of conversation, Ronnie tells that Harry is having an affair with Molly. On hearing this, Livia explains to her that Harry is a very good boy and you should not doubt them like this. Seeing Livia praising Harry, Ronnie started to feel that her mother is also having an affair with Harry. After a few days later, John goes for an outing with the whole family. Everyone was very happy and there was a lot of singing and dancing going on. But after a while, when they started eating, one of their legs came near Livia's legs. Livia thought that this leg was Harry's. She started caressing him, but when Harry got up to leave, Livia understood that this foot belonged to her son, Ronnie. Seeing this, Livia got angry at him while Ronnie was laughing because he had come to know that Livia was having an affair with Harry. Angered by his actions, Livia slaps him. The next day, Harry meets Molly on asking. She tells that we have started having fights because of you. Ronnie thinks that I have something going on with you. Molly wanted to go away from Ronnie, but she did not have that much money. So Harry comes home frequently and he gives his saved money to Molly so that she can take her son and go away from Ronnie. In the evening, when Ronnie comes home, he does not find Molly anywhere. After thinking a lot, he calls John and asks him about Molly. When John refuses, Ronnie talks to Harry. Harry also says that he does not know anything about them, and after saying this, he hands over the phone to John. Ronnie gets angry and starts bad-mouthing Harry and also He calls him Livia and Harry. He also tells him about his money and finally disconnects the call, asking him to take care of his money. Now John starts checking his money quickly and finds that there is some money missing. Seeing this, he angrily asks Harry about this, and then Livia also comes to the shop. She tells John that I had taken out the money and given it to Ronnie. Hearing this, John gets angry. He calmed down while Harry started leaving from there because John suspected him. Livia tried to stop him. Seeing both of them so close, John understood what was going on between them. He got angry and tried to kill Livia. When Harry tries to stop him, he starts beating him too. And in this scuffle, John got a seizure and died on the spot. Harry was extremely saddened by John's death, and then Ronnie comes to him with a knife. He started talking about killing Harry. He felt that his whole family was ruined because of Harry. But when Harry did not pay attention to him and started leaving, Ronnie came from behind and killed Harry by slitting his throat. He kills him, and this is the end of the story. Thank you very much for watching our video. If you are a fan of such videos, then please subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Until then, hello, music.